All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Sunday with the time change, of course. Sunday, November the 6th at 12 o'clock, high noon, my time. My November poppy. Cool. Need to clean my glasses. Hang on. So I can see what's going on. And it's a little chilly today. It's minus 2.6 degrees outside. And it's 21 degrees in here, so that's nice. And this morning, or this afternoon, I guess we'll have a slideshow again. I've got some pictures, and we'll show those once we get going here. I see someone's popped in. I can't read the name yet. Just cleaning my glasses. Diane, hi. There is a time change. I don't know if you get the time change. Saskatchewan doesn't change, but so all the way down, whatever the states are through there, they don't change. But today is a little chilly, minus 2.3 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. That's 32 is freezing, so it'd be 31. It's cold. And it's supposed to be cold, really cold tonight again. And then really cold on Wednesday when I leave, the airport. You changed last night. Okay. I usually change on the Friday already. So I'm good for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. As long as I remember I've changed my clock back. There, I've cleaned my glasses so I can see something. And I've got some slides again sent in from, I think Sharon is the only one that sent some in, and I've got some of my own. So if a few more, I don't know if everybody knows about the time change. Maybe because we're going back, maybe they think it's 11 o'clock and not 12 o'clock yet. No, it'd be, we went back, so that would be 1 o'clock. It's 7.2 Celsius. Oh, wow. Okay, you're warm. Maybe not that warm, but 7. We're in the minus here, and snowed last night a little bit. So last year at this time, early November, the first week in November is when I went to Vancouver. And your high today is 22. Wow, you're in a heat wave. I wish it was that here. Make sure that the airplane's going to leave from here. This airport here has a tendency to have a lot of cancellations because of simple things. Like they forget to turn the runway lights on at night. So planes coming in can't land. They've not forgot, they just don't know how. And they don't know how to fuel the aircraft. Like, what? They don't know how to put fuel in the aircraft so that they can take off. So they have cancellations. And now with the snow and everything, I hope they shovel the runways so they can take off. Unseasonably warm. That is 22. Wow, that's summer weather. Beautiful. Have you got snow there though anyway, or have you had snow? I guess it snowed a few days ago, and it's probably going to stay now. So I'm hoping people is going to get notifications that I'm on and know about the time change. So let me just see here. It's 12 now, so it would actually be 1 o'clock. So maybe at 12, when it was actually 11, they would think, oh, Wayne's not coming on. And Sharon did send some photos in. We had flurries once, but they melted on the, just making the ground wet. It melts right away. It's 2 p.m. where you are. Oh, you must be, way east. Not quite on the coast, though, because I think the coast is 3 hours difference. The only province that doesn't change time is Saskatchewan, right next to Alberta here. Right now, we are on the same time they are. And then in the summer, we're 1 hour ahead of them. So either we're the same time or we're ahead of them. And now, because of the time change, we're the same time as they are. I wish they would leave the time alone, like set it to when it's sunny out for later at night. I guess in the summertime. So when the clocks go back ahead, I wish they would leave it there and just, because that's a good time. It's really bad when you get up in the wintertime and you go to work and it's dark. And I worked in a basement place, furniture place. So all summer long, I never got to see the sun, or all winter long, I never got to see the sun until the weekend. So JSKenterprise, Leonard, how you doing, my friend? What kind of weather have you got there? We have in Celsius, if you know how to convert, I don't know. It's minus, well, it went up. It's minus 2.2. So it is cold here. I got my diesel heater running. And I hear some states have a shortage of diesel. How can that be? Because gasoline is diesel, but just refined more. So it's diesel would come first as far as the refinery goes, and then they refine it even more to get gasoline out of it. I don't know how you can have a shortage. And they're not only for heating, like RV heating, it's how many vehicles run on diesel. You can't get fuel. Okay, I have to put this up on the screen so I can read it. Part of Indiana changes time, so for a couple of years, I live in one time and work in another. Oh, and you work in another time, do you? So you're going to have some of your clocks set to 2 different times, so you can get to work on time. Well, that's the thing now. In the fall, when the time goes back, at least wherever you go and you forget the time change, you'll be early, an hour early. It's worse the other way around. When the time goes ahead, then you'll be late for whatever if you forget to change your time. I hear something behind me here. I think they're scraping the sidewalks, and I can hear them scraping away out there, getting the snow and the ice off the sidewalks. They should be doing the street. It's the kind of snow that is wet and heavy, and then when they drive on it or you walk on it or it just sits there, then it turns to ice, and then you got ice underneath the covering of snow, which is slippery. So for walking, it's not too fun. Driving, you even got to watch your driving. You're turning your wheels and you're sliding as long. Well, you can let off on the brakes and you'll be okay. So once you start sliding, it doesn't matter where you put your steering wheel, it'll slide. So if you got your brakes on. So I am going to have a slideshow here once we get a couple more people in the house. I'm sure Sharon is going to show up. Just a matter of when. Maybe she might be working. Minus 2 is 28. Oh, wow, 28. Oh, I thought it might have been in the 30s. Minus 2. Oh, so it jumps quite a bit. Like 0 is 32. Minus 1 must be like 30. Minus 2 is 28. Minus 3 would be 26. I guess that's how that works. I don't know, but I don't understand why the U.S. doesn't change to the metric system. It's so simple as far as temperature goes. It's just 0 is freezing. Water freezes at 0. And when we changed in Canada here many, many years ago now, but when we changed, I think everybody was thinking, well, how do I convert this back and forth? What's the formula to convert? Well, after some time, you don't worry about converting. You just know that 30 is hot and minus something is cold. I have a ding from my friend here. He probably sent me a... Hang on, I'm going to answer this question here. Oops. We need to stretch this rope. There, a friend of mine, I'm making something called a soft shackle for pulling vehicles and what have you. So I just made one for a friend of mine. He's looking for one. Let me show you what it is. Let me show you what a soft shackle is. It's a piece of rope, made out of rope, and it's got a loop at one end here, but it goes right through the cording somehow, so it's all one. And then at the other end is a big knot. You can see this big knot at the end, and the knot goes through this loop and then is tightened up really tight. Hang on. Tightened up like so, and then you can pull a vehicle with this thing. You can pull 16,000 pounds with this great big thing here. It's called a soft shackle for pulling instead of like a steel cable or something. This is a rope. Soft shackle. So you guys are doing good. Great. What's this here question? 100 Celsius boiling for 212 Fahrenheit. Oh, really? Yeah. I mean, I think the metric system is a way better to go anyway. Although I know probably every Canadian, I still use inches and feet instead of meters. Unless it's a long way, then I use kilometers. But I use inches, and I think it's pretty hard to find a tape measure that measures in metric. Most of the tape measures you buy are in inches. Let me see. Oh, this one here is both. It's got inches and centimeters. But when you go to the when you go to the store and hardware store and buy a tape measure, it's in inches. And so I still do inches and feet. And I like sometimes miles an hour as opposed to kilometers an hour. It all depends on what if I'm driving my vehicle, then I like kilometers per hour. But if I'm flying my drone, I like to know how many miles an hour it's going as opposed to metric. So it's weird. About to take a 2-hour ride to take my daughter back to her college. Oh, okay. We picked her up so she could come home and vote. And vote? What do you mean you vote? What kind of voting do you have? Not for president. You got to get that Biden out of there and get somebody else in. I don't know who else you got to pick from, but I mean, if you had a choice of Biden or Trump again, I myself, if I was in America, I'd be voting for Trump. That's the weird thing when voting is there's who do you pick from when they're all no good. They're all no good. They're all liars. We have another ding on my phone. Got to see what's going on. What did that mean? Oh, I have a ding on my phone from somebody in Cancun. I'm going on. Can't wait to get there. Right on. I had to, well, I didn't, well, yeah, I don't know. I canceled my flight the first time, which was supposed to be on October 19th, I think it was. And I did have like a medical type scare. I was bleeding internally because of the color of my stool. Gross. But anyways, I canceled my flight because I had to see a specialist. Well, I still didn't get in to see the specialist. So now I'm going Wednesday, whether specialist or not, to find out what's going on here. So I'll have to wait till I get back. Your grandson is coming back to vote. What kind of voting is going on? How come I don't know about this? I don't watch TV, so I don't know what's going on with voting. Wow. Anyway, okay. Midterms. Oh, midterms. Student voting thing. Midterm election for Congress. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. Students get to learn about voting. Wow. Let me show you the first picture we're going to see anyways. Let me pop that up. There we go. At least I'll put that up so we can see what. Well, maybe you can make it. Oh, we went the other way around. There we go. For now. I think there's 20. Let me just see how many pictures there are. 10, 23 pictures only. So you'd be able to fly through those in no time. But I was hoping a couple more people would to pop in here, like Sharon, for example. She has some photos up here. I think she just emailed me yesterday or today a few more. So, and like I said, the time change would be, it's 12:20 right now. It would be 1:20 if you haven't changed your time. Well, my time here. It all depends where you are in the world, I guess. So you see, Saskatchewan stays the same. We are now the same time as Saskatchewan, but BC also changes. So between Alberta and BC is always 1 hour difference all year, no matter if you go ahead or go back. And the same with the rest of the provinces, Ontario, Manitoba. Those are all, we always stay the same spread of hours between there, even though the time changes. So, and then we were talking about going metric instead of like even nuts and bolts and wrenches and things. The metric system is way better than the imperial, like 16ths of something, 16ths of an inch or 32nd of an inch, where it's just millimeters, 1 millimeter, 2, 10, 20, 30. It's millimeter increments. Much easier, and there's more increments in 10 millimeters than there is in like 1 inch, or what the equivalent of. So you can get different size sockets that are exact. So we have midterm elections, do we? For Congress. Oh, wow. Yeah, and I have a TV here, but I usually watch YouTube on it, or I watch YouTube on my laptop. And I don't know how current it is, but sometimes you'll see congressional things going on for Canada or the US, and they're always complaining about Biden this, Biden that, and complaining. But nothing is ever done. Can anybody do anything? Like, they say Biden should be impeached, or this should happen or that should happen. He can't form a complete sentence, and he's getting too old and senile. And how come you can't do anything? It's just the YouTube keeps. It's like clickbait. It's nothing will happen. Yeah, I don't watch TV either, especially news if I can help it. If I see something weird on YouTube, I might watch it. But news is nothing but bad news. Have you ever heard good news? It's they don't put out good news, because who wants to watch good news? I mean, amazing. My phone went ding again. I think it's my friend here from Medicine Hat. Yeah. What do you got to say here? Anything or nothing will be done as long as Democrats control Congress. Okay, I see there again. I don't follow Congress. I don't follow politics that well, so I kind of don't even know what you're talking about. I know Democrat word. I know the Congress word. but I don't know even the different parties, the Democrats and the other ones. Like, why are the Democrats worse than whatever the other group is? Republicans. Okay, wait a minute. We got Republicans here. If Republicans gain control in the midterms, I expect him and Camilla both to be removed. Oh, wow. Okay. Camilla. His name is Jose. 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 The Spanish changed some of their letters. Like L is like a J, I think, or K or something. Biden is Democratic Party. Oh, okay. Well, what was Trump then? Republicans? And see, I don't even understand what Democrats are all about. Like, why would you be on their side as opposed to the other side? And I don't even follow Canadian politics. That I don't, I don't even understand that. That's a good thing, I think, for me. Um, I just know Trudeau is no good, and I know Biden is no good. Although you don't want to say that out loud, because that's why Biden is in there. Some people like Biden. Trump is a Republican. Okay. I guess I could study what Republicans and Democrats are all about, what makes them the way they are. It's just like on YouTube when you follow the Canadian politics. Here they are lined up on two rows. There's this side and this side, and then they have somebody called Mr. Speaker, the guy that they talk to, and they stand up and they say Mr. Speaker, and then they start talking, and somebody will stand up and criticize Trudeau for doing something, and then the speaker guy will stand up and he'll say, "Okay, Mr. Trudeau, it's your turn," sort of thing, and then he says, "Mr. Speaker," and he he doesn't answer the question, of course, ever, but then it's his turn to speak. Like, it's kids have a better time than the adults in the Democrats seem to be more liberal. Okay, in Biden, Republicans more conservative in values. Okay, okay, I understand a little bit now. Makes me an expert now. Now that I know Democrats are more liberal, the Republicans are more conservative. They get conservative in what they think about, and Democrats are more liberal. They, oh well, we'll do this and we can do that, and as opposed to what conservatives will probably say, whoa, just wait a minute, we got to figure this out. They're conserved about their decisions, and the Democrats are more liberal in, well, we could do this and we could do that, and okay, I'm getting there. It's taken me 70 years to figure this out, and with your help, of course, there, Diane. Thank you. So yeah, if I was myself, if I was in the US living somewhere and you get to vote and you only got two to pick from, Biden or Trump next voting time, I would actually vote for Trump, simply because Biden couldn't last another 4 in there. Like, and it doesn't really matter to me whether he's Republican or not. It just if you want to get the Republicans back in there, then they should have someone else instead of Biden. He's just too old, and he forgets things. And how do you have somebody like that running your country? It's hard to do. I mean, sometimes he sounds like he's coherent and knows what he's talking about. And next time, uh, he doesn't. Vote for the person, not the party. Well, okay. I should be making a hot drink instead of cold, like a Kool-Aid type of drink. Should be having a hot coffee, or a hot chocolate is too sweet. Oh, Leonard was listening in the background. Now he's popping up here. He's saying, I don't care to talk politics on YouTube. Okay. Well, you could listen. That's the thing. Politics, religion, and what have you, and people actually leave my live streams when I start talking about religion. But if you are strong-headed in your politics and your religion, going and listening to that shouldn't bother you. If you don't want to talk about religion and you're very religious, you should be able to still go and listen to it. Don't let anybody sway you. That's not the idea. It's not to sway anyone. If you're very religious, then believe in your religion. Go and listen to other people. That's the whole idea. Mr. Ronney Braun, how you doing? How's your weather there? You have snow like we do here, I think. You got your heaters going, obviously. I put some what do you call anti-gel stuff in my diesel. Doesn't take much. A couple of caps full for 10 liters is lots, and it keeps it from gelling, because in 3 days when I go to Cancun, I'm going to have to leave that diesel behind my seat here. I'll just leave it there, and so I don't want it to gel up. So I'll just put some of that in there, and that'll take care of it. Registered independent at 18 and have never voted along party lines. Well, before we scare Leonard away, we don't want to talk about politics. Got the heaters going, but I think we're going to wait till next weekend for a little snow. Oh, wow. Usually when I'm watching your videos there, especially in winter, you have more snow than we do. How long? Hello, Mr. JSKenterprise. No, I'm just, what do you call it? Well, pull your leg, or maybe trying to give you a rough time. I don't know, just jokingly. Oh, cool. Okay, so we'll go to the shop on Sunday. Oh. Wipe it blank. And erase everything. Well, that's all right, Diane. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, and thanks for giving me some update and knowledge on the what's going on. And you can see that there's a picture in the background there. Oh, what happened here? How come that's... You lose everything if you format your hard drive. A friend of mine's trying to take his laptop and start all over, start fresh. Easy peasy. All right, Leonard. Thank you for popping in, my friend. Got to make this 2-hour drive. Well, drive safe if you got snow. Drive safe anyway, regardless. And well, at least I thought Sharon was going to pop in. Hold down the shift key while restarting computer. A menu will pop up. Will give you the opportunity So when you have a computer and you hold down the shift key and you click on restart computer, then it'll shut down and restart, and it'll bring up a menu and give you a whole bunch of choices of things to do. And then you can one of the choices might be like wipe your computer off and start fresh, but leaving Windows on there. So if you format your hard drive, though, you've got nothing. You've got no Windows, nothing on there. So you're going to have a set of Windows on an external drive so that you could put it back on. So this starting it might give you. I'm trying to explain it to my friend, but he's not online. So I asked him to see if he would come online. And okay, I don't know who's in the house here at the moment. It looks like Ronnie's still here. Someone else is here. I don't know who that might be yet, because Diane left, and I think Leonard is either left or leaving. A 2-hour drive. Take his daughter back to college or school or wherever they're going there. Let me just see what the temperature is in here. What have I got it set for? Well, it's 21 in here. Yeah, 21. That's nice. Nice and warm. So, call me V. Okay, I'll call you V. How you doing there, girl? I was just watching a video, actually, of you and was it Kenny doing a taste test of some sort? So you must be down there somewhere, or was down in that area. Yeah, really long time no chat. Oh, in a home versus trailer. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. I did come and watch a few things. Just didn't pop in and say hi. But my presence were there. It's just like the present time. It's like a gift. It's a present. Oh, okay, that group cruise, right on. Yeah, I saw some of this here and there with somebody else that did. I think it was Ron Sees America. Ron, he did a video about that too. I think that was him. Somebody. Anyway, I went and watched a few of them. So yeah, I did see a little bit of that. Yeah, cool. Very cool indeed. And let me just see here. I'm gonna actually try to show some slides today, but like the one that's in the background here a little bit. But Sharon, the one that sent some pictures in, I thought she was going to show up today. A full year in the making. Yeah, I guess that's the thing when you're watching videos, YouTubes and stuff. Like you don't know what time unless they say in there what date it is and what time it is. But when I was going across Canada, it was the same thing. I would have my videos. I didn't really say what date it was, but it was always behind by sometimes days, sometimes a week. Oh, the picture in the background here. This is picture of the sunlight going behind a hill, but it's from a place called Drumheller. You must have heard of Drumheller, the Badlands there. That's where this is. I don't know if there's any more in there of the Badlands. Let me have a look. No, just sunsets. Oh no, there's one more with the hoodoos way back. There's only 23 photos that I kind of would like to go through, but I was hoping that Sharon was going to pop in so I could show her, because I would like her to say, why you took the picture the way you did, and what's going on in the picture. And yeah, Dino Land, Drumheller, yes, all along in there, all the way, like hundreds of miles actually of Badlands in there. But Drumheller is one place, one spot. Actually, it was the last time I was in the city of Drumheller. That's where I met Chrome. That's weird. He's never where he really says he is. So you never know. And I don't even follow Chrome at all. Not necessary. He doesn't need me to be part of his. And I've met him lots of times in person. So when you know how he really is, he's way different than he is online. Oh, should be having a nice hot coffee instead of a cold drink. Now, okay, V, are you back home, or are you where are you compared to time? Like the time change. I guess everybody knows about it. It's 1:45 here in Alberta. Saskatchewan is 1:45. Then the farther you go, obviously the time change is different. But yeah, really, incognito thing. He lies about where he is all the time, unless he wants to meet up with people, or you bump into him, you know who he is. I don't know why some people think he's like the YouTube god or something, the god of van life. He's just an ordinary person to me, and I don't bother following him at all. I don't really want to know what he's doing. My opinion. It's just like voting, right? You got Biden or Trump to pick from. They're all bad. They all lie. 2:45. It 2:45? No, you're wrong. No, 2:45. It's 12:45 here. You must be way on the East Coast. Wow. Because it's 2:45. Here it's 1:45. You're 2 hours different. 1:45, 1:45, 1:45. Yeah, 2 hours difference. Maybe not quite on the East Coast. I think the East Coast is 3 hours difference. Toronto time. Okay. Toronto. Toronto time. Let's see if I can. Can I divide the screen up into half and half so I can see what's going on at the same time? Oh, you can see my mouse on the picture itself. That's cool. What if I make this? Okay, then I'm small. Let's have a look at the next picture. Might as well. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, these are a whole bunch of sunset ones. Like the first one, this is just for the sunset's sake. There's some wires going right across the full screen. I don't like that. I usually will edit that and cut those out. But anyways, that's regardless of what's going on. So, what do you call it? Sunsets? Another sunset that I've taken. And like, I don't like those power lines in there, but I haven't taken the time to take them out. You did the sunrise. I can't get up early enough for sunrise. I'm a night owl guy. I'm sleepyhead. I can't get up early. And I got to go to, when I go to Cancun here, I got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to make it to the airport and then be there early. My goodness. And I know what happens when I get up early. I'm not going to feel good. I feel ill when I get up early like that, till my head gets straightened around. And then, so I know already beforehand. I ask people to send in photos. Like, I've got a couple of Sharon's shots here and some of mine. And so if you want V, my email should be in the bottom, in the description below there. Just send me whatever you want. Even if you have like short videos, like 1 minute videos, no problem. Or still shots that you're, doesn't even, they don't have, you don't have to be like, oh, this is my best shot here and there. Just send whatever. Photos and videos are in the eye of the beholder, as I always, because I'm a photographer. Not that you can tell. Uh, you take photos and videos of what you like. Don't try to cater to anyone else and say, oh, so and so would like this shot. That's not the idea. You've got to see the beauty in the shot, whoever took it, and you might not know why they took it and what is going on in the picture, but anyway, these are all sunsets here that we got here, a few of them, and then there's some other plants and things. So let's have a look at another one. Yeah, there's another sunset, just the way my eye sees it. The camera might not see it this way. And there again, with the power lines, I should have went on the other side of the power lines, but I usually cut these out and use content aware in Photoshop, and it just takes the poles right out of there, and you can't even see that they were there. It does a real good job. Content aware. Another sunset of mine. I took that one from in Medicine Hat here. And this scene is taken by someone else. And I think it's from Sharon. I think. Now, this is taken probably with a mobile phone. Not that it matters. Mobile phones have beautiful cameras on them nowadays, like almost better than some like 35 millimeter type big cameras. But a camera can never take a photo exactly how you see it, color wise. So I always edit all my videos and still shots. Pepper stud. Pepper stud. I don't remember if you were ever in one of my lives. Did you just happen to pop by and pop in, or do I know you? Sorry, Pepper stud. Wow. Well, thanks for coming in. I'm kind of doing a little bit of a slideshow here. Yes, you were here before. Okay. Yes and nope for whatever the questions. All right. I just don't remember the name or the little icon. I'll have to check and see whether I'm actually. I usually subscribe to everyone. You got randomly recommended. Okay. So now that you're in this live stream, though, I'll have to check you out and go and subscribe to you. I usually like to subscribe to everyone that pops in. So, I mean, unless some people just don't want subscribers, they don't have any content or what have you, but Just ask and ye shall receive. Just say, I need subscribers, and away we go. And then I can I'll be checking out your channel. Actually, where's my pen? Let me write that name down. Pepper Stud, right on. I'll have to check you out. See what you got for content. All right, let's have another slide. Let's have another picture here and see what's going on. Like this one here is I think the only photographs I did get were from Sharon. But my email is in the description. Anybody wanting to send me some for the next slideshow, and the next live stream is going to be happening in from an undisclosed location, but in Cancun, in Mexico, instead of Alberta. Well, if you've never been to any of my lives, I don't have millions of people watching. I'm lucky if I hit the double digits. I haven't had the double digits for a long time when we used to play games. I got word games I'd like to play, but I need more people to play than one. Pretty hard to play a word game and give prizes away and stuff when there's only one person playing. So anyway, I usually come on Sundays at 12 noon my time, and it's 5 to 1 now my time. So set your watch, set your clocks. Next Sunday at, well, see, I'll be going from Mexico, and I think they're an hour ahead of me yet. So it might be 5 to 2 there. So anyway, or my live stream is average around 8. You have live streams. Okay, well, I might have to come and check that out. Like I said, if I'm not subscribed to you, I guess I will after the my live. Maybe not directly right after, but once I get time, I'll go check you out and subscribe, and then we'll pop in and see how the lives are doing. You get more people in than I do. It's nice when people can devote their hard-earned time to come and watch a live stream. What are they doing? Sitting there and they're just sitting and watching. They can chat back and forth by typing, but it would be nice if you could go voice. Well, then you have to have people on the panel. Okay, this is a great big nickel. It's not made of nickel, but it's a great big nickel from I forget where this is now, in Canada, where the nickel mine is in Canada. I'm standing underneath this big nickel there. If you zoom in, you can see it. There I are, underneath this great big huge nickel. And the mine is over on the right hand side of the shot there. And you could pay some money and go in the mine and have a look and see what's going on down there. That's the nickel mines. And this again is not one of my shots. This is one of Sharon's. I love plants and stuff too, like flowers and stuff. You don't see them here. So it's nice to see the other. Well, because I'm a photographer too, I appreciate art and photos and videos. Just my way of seeing things. So anyway, this is one of, and I don't know the names of these plants and stuff, by the way. So I can't even tell you what this is. This was taken with a phone, smartphone, cell phone, mobile phone, whatever you want to call it. Everybody has one nowadays. Okay, let's carry on. Have another look at a different shot. What do you call those reeds? The cattail, or gee, I'm stuck for words here. Cattail things. I think that was the center of focus here, was the cattails. see there again, I can't speak for Sharon, so I don't know what her idea was from behind the photo. It looks to me like that the trees may be in focus, not the trees, and not the cattails or whatever they call those either are in focus. So something, the camera must be focused on something though. Probably like the background, because most phones are focused on infinity usually, unless there's something in the front. So let's have a look at another here. Maybe can I blow this up to just see the full screen? There we go. Can you see the mouse? Oh yeah, you can see the mouse swirling around. The little arrow. Okay, let's have a look at another one. Remember this day? I don't know what that means, but this is one of Sharon's photos again. I don't know what kind of flower these are. Nice shot though. Looks like maybe a roadside. They can see something up here in the corner. And see, those flowers we wouldn't see, I don't see around here at all. So I don't know. Well, maybe. Might not be in the right place for them. Oh, wow. Okay. See, these ones here looks like a roadside or a sidewalk. And they're just right there. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Looks like some animals were chewing on that one. Missing some petals. I don't know what these are called either. Beautiful, beautiful flowers though. And there again, you'd have to zoom in to find out where it's actually being focused on. Okay, let's take a look at the next shot here and see what it's about. More flowers. Oh, I thought that was snow, but I guess not. Seashells? I don't know what kind of flower these are. These are either. So on my live stream, I average around 8. Okay. Well, when I pop in every now and again, you'll be up to 9. Let's go for the next shot here. What do we got? Ooh, the dreaded snow. What is this? The old village trader. Welcome back, America. Super summer sale. Let's see if anybody's in the building. Oops, wrong one. Super summer sale. No footprints back in there, so. And the next one we already kind of looked at, another sunset one. This is one of my photos. And you see there again, I usually don't like telephone poles or power poles or whatever in the way there, but I just haven't gone through this one and taken them out. I was more interested and loved the sunset part, the colors. They're beautiful. And it's what I do in post, I edit, colorize it the way my eye sees it that day. So this is more true to color than, it's not like fakery. And usually when you take a picture of a sunset, it's not what what you think it is when you look at the picture and you say, well, that's not what it looked like. So that's why you edit it in post and make it more dramatic. This one here again was just the sky. The whole sky was just that orange, beautiful orange color. I think it might have been the same one, just close up more. Looks like it. Looks like the trees are, yeah, just a lot closer and just standing in a parking lot. I think that's Canadian Tire in the background there. That's their parking lot. I'm sitting in the Walmart parking lot. So let's have another look. Oh yeah, this is where they had a car show. My goodness, look at these. Look at this vehicle. I don't know what year this is, but look at that thing. These cars, you don't dare touch them with your fingers. They drive them, but they're probably parked most of the year, of course. But beautiful paint job. Nice and shiny. And the truck in the background there, I have that next coming up photo of that one. But I don't know what year this is. And it could be the top was chopped down so it's lower. Nice car though. Wow. Yeah, here's that truck. Even the inside and everything is all very well made. Painted beautiful. So shiny you can see the other car in it. Beautiful. Lowrider. I didn't take the one in the background here, the purple, whatever that is. Got a picture of the caddy though. 1952 Cadillac. It's where the gas, I took a picture of the wrong taillight. I've got this one close up, but the gas tank is in the other taillight. That's where you fill the gasoline on these things. This is a two-door yet. My dad had two of these, and I think they were both four doors. One was yellow and one was black. But there again, lots of chrome on these things. Big boat. Have one of those today, you probably wouldn't get very much good mileage. Let's see, I think the next one is the taillight itself. Yeah. Now I can't tell whether the gasoline tank was in this one or the other one. It could have been this one. It looks like his chrome needs to be polished here. Full of, oh, wrong way. Yeah. But the gasoline tank this is where it would tip down and the gas tank was in there. Or not the tank, but the fill, where you fill it up. It could be this one. I didn't take a picture of the other one, so. Huh, wow. Okay, next photo here. Let's carry on. This was the Badlands near Drumheller, Alberta. About, I don't know, 20 minutes out from actual Drumheller city, town. Here you could walk around and actually, some of them, these hoodoos, you can touch them, but some of them are fenced off. They don't want you, otherwise just people walking on them all the time they'd be gone. So this is near Drumheller. This is a photo from someone else. This is Sharon's photo. Now, she was telling me that this is a screen door or screen window or something, and this squirrel is actually climbing on the screen. That's why it's looks the way it does. It's not just stuck on the window. It's on a screen. Maybe we can get close enough to see the screen. Yeah, there you can see the screen. And this squirrel was hanging on with his little toes. And see the photo itself like this, you can't even tell the screen was there until you zoom in. But what is this? A bird bath? Oops. Why does it go to the next picture like that? I'm not even clicking on the arrow. Anyway, and there must be a window in front also because of the little highlight up here, the reflection from the glass on the inside and the screen on the outside. Yeah, thanks, Ronney. Yeah, there are some nice photos. If you appreciate art and appreciate someone else's work, they do look. I mean, you have to. Sometimes you have to find out what it is that their intent was. This squirrel must have been just crawling up the screen and noticed her inside and said, "Hey," she took a shot of that. Cool. All right, this is, I think, some of the flowers we saw earlier, but this has got to be, I think she's in Florida at the moment. And these, I think, were the same as we saw earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something to do with number of petals on flowers are, I've seen even numbered petals, and these are odd, but I think 90% of them are odd numbered petals. Something peculiar about flowers and plants and things. It's another one of Sharon's um, photos. I think we're coming near the end here, so just a couple more. I don't know what kind of grass they call this. The kind of grass that people have in their yards, just a decorative type of grass that kind of is like this color all year long. This one looks like it has snow on it. So that's another one of Sharon's photos there. Let me just text my friend here who's or out someplace. So my friend is trying to wipe out his computer and start all over, get fresh, get it back to working good again. Okay, let's carry on with another. There's a couple more photos, and I think we're finished with the photos anyway. Yeah, I think there's 2 or 3 more. Oh wow, look at how the coconuts are orange on one side and green on the other. Why would that be? Amazing. Wow, they sure produce a lot of fruit. These are coconuts, aren't they? It's a coconut tree, or it's the, what do you call it? A palm tree. Weird. From what I understand, anyway, um, in Mexico, I don't know everywhere, but when I was in Cancun, there it was against the law to pick coconuts off trees. You had to wait till they fell on the ground, then you could pick them up, but you couldn't pick one off of the tree. And sometimes the tree isn't very high. You can just reach up and grab one. Otherwise, they're high up. It's weird how these things grow. They grow in rings upwards instead of outwards. Strange. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got 2 more shots. This one here, I took it with the intent. This is my shot. I took it with the intention of making it look like a planet out in the solar system somewhere. That was the intention. That's why it's not in the center of the. You can see kind of a little ring over on the edge here. It's actually a plate, and this here stuff here is an oil, and then you just place this wick on top. You burn. It's a candle, but not a wax candle. It's an oil burning candle, and that's what this is all about here. That's why. I was just amazed when I looked inside. I was checking out the grunge on the bottom of the. Do I need to clean it? And it was just the oil and grungy there. So I thought, hey, that looks like a planet to me. So let's take a shot of that. That might have been the last shot. Yes, it was. This is the last one right there. So we're all out. We're all out of pictures. Make that go away. And we'll enlarge this. There we go. Mr. Pepperstud, if you're still in, and Ronney Braun, or who's ever in the house here still. Never made it to 8 today, but it's been an hour and 16 minutes I've been on. And one of my friends here is going to redo his computer. And it's been such a long time since I've done that, and I'm thinking you can just do it within Windows itself and start fresh with just doing Armchair Wanderer. Hey, thanks. Bruce. We just did a bit of a slideshow here. You might have obviously missed it if you just popped in now. And we were discussing, a friend of mine in town here is trying to get his computer going again instead of like buying a new one. Might as well try to get the old one fixed up and running better. And it's all, when the computers they're full, all their hard drives are full, and and they're slow and what have you, and you want to start over. So there is a couple of ways to do it. By you need a secondary drive with Windows on it so that you can clone it, or not clone it, but put Windows on after you've formatted your actual hard drive, and then partition it and put Windows back on. Or I don't remember for sure if it's in the menu. If your computer's on, you hold the shift key down, and then you go to the restart computer button, restart it while holding the shift key down, and then it'll come up with a menu, and the menu is all kinds of things that you want to do. And I'm thinking that's where it is, where you can wipe your computer and leaving Windows alone and just come back on, and you got nothing on there afterwards, just Windows, and allows you to start again. And getting your computer all smartened up and back to running a little bit more smooth again. And I don't have another computer right here right now to try that on, so I just asked my friend here if he wants to meet somewhere and do this and try it, because I'm going to Mexico in Monday, Monday and Tuesday I'm here, and then Wednesday I'm gone early. So 2 more days, and I'll be gone to Mexico. So, and I was helping a friend out yesterday. They were trying to get all their grandkids and stuff when they were born and up to the age they are now in their teens, and make a video of that, of all the the memories and stuff, so, and how to put music to it. And so big learning curve big, huge learning curve to do that if you haven't done so much of that at all. So if you're not really computer if you're not really computer literate very much, well, then it's even a steeper learning curve. Just to moving files around, moving pictures from, get them all sorted up into certain folders. That's the first step. Then is going through each folder and organizing those photos in an order, so that you don't want to put so-and-so is a teenager right now, and then you go back into the baby photos and then back into the older photos again. You want to make the baby photos first and then progression upwards. So that takes a lot of work and a lot of time to do that first. And then once you get that done, then it's putting it into a video editor program and putting them in there. How long do you want this to be? Like, you don't want to sit there for an hour watching this. So he decided to put it on for like a half an hour. So make sure that you put the videos and all that in there for that half an hour. So my friend got a hold of me here again. We'll see what he says. I'll say, bring your laptop. It's Sunday. Hang on. When and where? And it's a little after, it's a 20 after 1 now. Oh, thanks. It is Bruce, right? I'm thinking, if I'm wrong, just give me shit. Yeah, I'm going there for 6 months. So I've got 6 months to have a good time. And I own 2 drones. I have a Mavic Pro, which, if anybody knows DJI, the Mavic series, what size they are and the folding legs. And then I also have a DJI Avata, which is their newest FPV kind of a drone, which flies with one-handed controller for one hand. Most fun drone to fly if you do. I'm not an FPV guy, so this introduces you from the Mavic, which is slow, cinematic, can't flip, can't turn. It's always, the horizon is nice and clear. Okay, I got 15 minutes, and then I got to go over and visit a friend. And we'll check out his computer. Oops, another ding. I'm afraid that my computer skills extend only watching YouTube. Well, I think I remembered your name, Bruce, because my brother, who is long since passed away, but my brother's name is Bruce. And I don't know how I remembered the Armchair Wanderer as the name Bruce. It just came to me just today. Last time you were on here, and I couldn't remember your name. I think I asked you, what's your name? Yeah, okay. So he says, see you in 15 minutes. So I got 15 minutes to get over there, and it's not far from here, a few blocks. So I'll make sure I end my live stream. We'll end her at 1:30 today. I've been on for, and that will be an hour and a half. And I did show some still shots there, Bruce, but I think you just popped in just after we were done. They weren't anything special anyway. They were just people. If you or anybody that was on here or anybody watching in the future here, just watching this, if you want to send me some photos for the next when I do a slideshow on my stream, my email will be in the description there. Just send them over. And if you're in the photos and you don't want to be in there, just let me know. Write in the statement there. I want this photo to be shown, but I don't want me in there, and I'll take you out. But it's nice to post other people's photos and short videos, nothing long, like 1 minute shorts or something like that is perfectly fine. Sharon has been sending in a lot of photos. Michael Santana has been sending in some photos, and we looked at a bunch of his the other night. He's got some great shots, thousands of shots. And I said, well, send whatever you think. Don't just scrutinize and say this one's good, that one's good. Send them all. Photos are in the eye of the beholder. So if you don't like a photo, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it. I love photography. I consider myself not maybe a professional photographer. I've never earned money from it, but I have worked for professional photographers and learned kind of the trade. That doesn't make you a great photographer, but I do have the capability of taking great photos. But when I'm out somewhere, I don't go out to shoot photos. That's the problem. I'm just out and around, and I usually don't even carry my camera with me. I carry a video camera. I can take still shots from it, but it's not the same as taking my Canon camera and going out and taking, with the tripod and taking the time for the light to be right and, get everything right to take a picture. Although I have done that in the past, just not in the last 5 years. And I've got a whole movie studio in my van here. I got all the lights, all the backdrops, all the umbrellas with the flashes, and I've got everything. I haven't used it in 5 years. It's been sitting up there. I didn't want to get rid of it to sell it or give it away, so I kept it all. It's all up in storage. And I've got so much camera equipment, professional camera equipment, just sitting there. I've got to use it before the dust gets too thick. So anyways, going to Cancun on November the 9th, Wednesday. Going to be there for 6 months until May the 5th. Then I come back. So I'm going to take both my drones, my Avata and the Mavic. And then I can hopefully take some great video when I'm down there that way too, and some great still photos. So, like I said, if you have anything you're willing to share, by all means, please send them to, I got 2 emails, kingtuthut@gmail.com and Nomadic Vanman #1 @gmail.com. I couldn't take Nomadic Vanman. Someone else had it. The nerve. That's my name. My channel name should be my account. But anyways, Nomadic Vanman #1 @gmail.com and King Tut Hut. My van used to be King Tut comes from geocaching days when I'm a geocacher. My nickname was King Tut, and this was my house, so my hut. So King Tut Hut @gmail.com. And send them in. Videos too are welcome, as long as they're not long, like 1 minute shorts, or those would be fine, and still shots. So, alrighty guys. We just want everybody to be safe, especially in the weather that it is now. Stay awesome, be kind, and I love yous all. And my saying that I usually say on every single live is, if nobody has told you they loved you today, let me be the first. I love each and every one of you. So take care, guys, like I said, and stay awesome. Be nomadic outlaws. And how you do that is subscribe to me. Subscribe to Nomadic Vanman. You automatically become a nomadic outlaw. I do have merch, but I don't push it because I haven't been on there for over a year, so forget that part. Just set your clocks for next Sunday. We'll be live from Cancun. Hopefully, if I can get the email or the live or the Wi-Fi working and going. Next time we'll be in Mexico. Different time, 12 noon Mexican or Cancun time. So we'll see what that is. Hopefully somebody will show up. All right, Mr. Bronny and Mr. Ronney Braun and Bruce and Pepper Stud. I don't know who's all in the house here yet, but have a great weekend. Have a great week next week. And we'll catch you guys all on the next one next Sunday, we hope. Stay tuned. Bye, guys. Love yous all.